Hello everyone, in this session we will see the inverting amplifier. Inverting amplifier. Okay, so inverting amplifier, that is nothing but the input signal, it is connected to the inverting terminal of the op-amp. So inverting terminal of op-amp, that is nothing but it is a negative terminal of the op-amp. Okay, inverting, so that's why we are getting the inverted output, because we know that inverting amplifier produces the phase shift between input and output, it is a 180 degree. Okay, so that's why we can call this circuit as an inverting amplifier. Okay, so firstly we will see the diagram. So inverting amplifier, firstly you can draw the symbol of op-amp. It is a two input terminal device, so that's why I can draw the plus and minus. Minus, it is called as a inverting terminal of the op-amp, so that's why I can draw. Okay, this is R1, that is input resistors. Then this is a V0, so that's why I can connect the feedback resistor in between output and inverting terminal of the op-amp, because it is a inverting amplifier. Okay, so it is a feedback resistor, so that's why I can give the name RF. Okay, second terminal, that is a non-inverting terminal, it is connected to the ground. Okay, and I can give the external signal to the non-inverting terminal of the op-amp, that is nothing but it is a V in. Okay, so voltage at this point, we can say that this is a B point and this is a point. Okay, so voltage at this point VA, and voltage at this point it is a VB. Okay, now current flowing through this branch, that is nothing but total current, so we are using the I variable to showing the current. Okay, now here branch is present, so current is divided like this, from this to this and this to this. Okay, but we know that the internal impedance of the op-amp, it is a very high, so that's why the IB, it is a 0, and I, it is a directly flowing through this branch. Okay, so that is something, but this is a I. Okay, now we can find the derivation. Okay, point B, it is connected to the ground. Okay, so that's why the potential at point B, VB, it is a 0. Okay, so what about the VA? Already we have discussed the virtual ground concept. Okay, one terminal it is connected to the ground, then second it is a virtually connected to the ground. Okay, so that's why the VA is 0 due to the virtual ground concept. Due to the virtual ground concept. Okay, now we can find the current flowing through this branch, that is nothing but from this point to this point. Okay, so what is I for this? So I is equal to V in minus voltage at this point VA upon resistors. So here resistor is R1. Okay, but we know that VA is equal to 0 due to the virtual ground concept, so that's why I is equal to V in upon R1. Okay, similarly we can find the current through this branch. Okay, so again it is a I. Considering the output side, this is the input side, now this is a output side. Okay, so output side current I is equal to what is VA minus V0. At this point we are getting the output voltage V0 upon which resistor? That is a feedback resistor. So that's why it is a RF. So I is equal to VA is 0, already we know that. So that's why you can put the value of VA is 0 minus V0 upon RF. Okay, so I is equal to minus V0 upon RF. Okay, now we know the formula for the gain. Okay, so gain is equal to what is output voltage divided by input voltage. Okay, this is a gain for the amplifier, that is a closed loop amplifier. Okay, so you can put the V0 is equal to what is